Hello, welcome to White Birch Poetry Proclamation. It's 4:20 in the morning. I've had a dreadful stomach day. I have huge bags under my eyes. I feel like dog doo-doo. And I feel like reading poetry. So, poetry proclamation. Instead of warning, as someone said, don't do that. And I thought, she's right. So, anyway, here I am all disheveled looking, and I'm wearing this, sorry, I'm wearing this shirt that, after my mom passed away, my husband and my sister, I was sick at the time. I wonder why. They went to her nursing home room and they cleaned out her stuff, and they brought home all these clothes, and some of them were my mom's clothes and a lot of them we'd never seen before, but it was fair because they'd taken, to get us all mixed up. So this shirt was there and I started wearing it, and I was so excited because I thought these were real shells. I was so excited. So I kept wearing this shirt. It's got holes all in the back. It's like falling apart, but that's just the way I am. Anyway, then they started falling off, and I kind of examined them, and they're plastic. I should have known no one's going to have a shirt. Look, they're all hanging. Why am I? I don't even know why I'm sharing that, but I'm just weird. I'm doing this to make me feel better, I think. Some kind person. I just hear weird noises when I do this. I've had a strange week with all kinds of signs, but a very kind person that I know in an online grief group sent me a video of a man. I think his name was Kyle Gray, UK, if you want to look him up. And he said, "Is this what signs mean?" And now I can't remember. I just watched it. Okay, wait, the second one was, "You are not alone." It's like he was saying there's signs from like your, people that have passed on, or angels, if you believe in angels or whatever. I believe in other spirits for sure. But he said then you need to be grateful for the signs and receive them, and let your guides, or whatever you want to call them, let them know that you got the sign and you're grateful for it. And I thought, I don't do that. I'm always happy because I think it's fun. But anyway, I'm having a weird week. And I was going to read this poem, but then I realized I just went through a bunch of my poems and they're so grim. My God, what is wrong with poets? They're terrible. Oh, Jiminy. So I picked out 3. Are they old? Yeah. One of them, they're all kind of old. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I thought, if you want to listen, you can listen. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I just felt like it because I thought it would make me feel better, if nothing else. So this is called, oh my God. This is, you probably can't, can you see? Probably not. No. What's it on the, wait, it's backwards. It's backwards. When I do that, it's backwards. So am I backwards? How would you know? This is when I was in college, and I had this old typewriter, like it was really old, and it got so old that every time it got to a period or the letter O, it would punch a hole in the paper. So I can see through the paper. That's kind of cool, actually. I like it. Anyway, this is called "Thank You for Bigger Eyes Than Arlene." I went upstairs. I'm sorry, there's something booming outside. Every time I open my mouth. Really? You probably can't hear that. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know how to edit, or I'd edit that out, but it's weird. Thank you for bigger eyes than Arlene. I went upstairs and showed your mother my poem. Where do you get your ideas? She asked. I pointed to my head. I could never think of things like that, she said. I believed her. I went for a walk. The air was warm and the moon was full. I sat where I always sit, between the gravel and the trees. Summer rose from the grass like dust. Crickets chanted, a bat clicked overhead. The topmost leaves of the poplar applauded for something the other leaves could not see. A horse nickered softly. 2 pheasants called to each other across a field. The stars hung from the limbs of the cherry tree like glistening fruit, and I closed my eyes. I just realized that the word knickers means something else in England. And speaking of England, another of my friends sent me a video of her house where she lives, and that is such a kind thing to do. You know who you are. That's really fun. This is called Sagittarius Rising. You do know Sagittarius is a constellation. Do you know what it's shaped like? A teapot. Yeah, it's beautiful. Now it's one of my favorite constellations. I didn't know that till I moved here. It's farther south than where I grew up. Anyway, Sagittarius Rising. Sagittarius rises at the end of my street. This alone saves me from despair. I sit on my back porch staring at the sky. It is a summer night in Kentucky or Virginia, places I have never been. These crickets and this moonlight could be from anywhere. The air I breathe is as ancient as time. I close my eyes and my body dissolves, rising up through the warmth and the darkness to meet the stars where they fly. The future is as close as the air in front of my face, and the past disappears with every breath. If I am still long enough, I can feel time itself condense into a single stream that is both still and moving, like water in a spinning cup. If, years later, I think of these nights at all, I will remember only the stars rising slowly and steadily, looking down upon me like bright, hopeful eyes. This is a little past the time. It's called In Easter Fields. In Easter fields, eggs grow, blessed and round, like full moons, like women's bellies. In the spring, frogs thaw and come to life, like Jesus, like Frankenstein. In the sky, clouds perch, then fly, like forever, like 6 o'clock. In the darkness, trees bleed or catch on fire, like stuntmen, like saviors. Okay, thank you for listening to my croaky voice, and leave me a comment if you want to, and write some poetry. Blessings, good night.